Twisted genius. Dream life beast. What if I never made it to the top? What if that meant that I was never meant to rock? Would it be the reason that it finally make me stop? Or make me go hard and give it everything I got? Made a promise to them all, I'ma push it till I drop. If it's in the Lord's will, I bring it back to the block. I ain't made it through the door, but I put cracks in the lock. While my way from on the bottom, now I'm headed for the top. It's Macdonald.
What's up, y'all? Welcome back to my world. Thank y'all for tuning in. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit the notification so you know when I'm coming and how I'm coming. So let's go ahead and keep it twisted and hop right back into it. Shout out to the Hogs, by the way. This is definitely on y'all guy, Tom Macdonald. It's a lot been going on lately in the social media world, right? Regarding Tom. Shout out to Tom. Recently, he dropped another 2 albums. They're not available on the streaming platforms as of yet, but you know, you can definitely go to Hangovergang.com and get both of those products. Shout out to him. Basically, what I wanted to talk about, it was some controversy going on lately. That's why I named it Tomtraversy. You know, it's some type of issue going on, and basically Tom's name is in the middle of it. And I think, you know what I'm saying, and the reason I'm responding to it is basically 2 other reactors had a back and forth. You know, I don't know neither one of the guys personally, so I don't have a dog in the fight either way. It's just that, you know, I had commented on a similar situation in a recent video, you know, and I kind of felt the same way as one of the reactors, you know, in regards to people being legit and doing genuine reactions, right? Basically what happened, there's a reactor called No Life Shack. You know, he's a very popular reactor, one of the best out, one of the most popular, and he was on Twitter, and another fan came at him and basically tried to ridicule him first for listening to Tom. And first, let me clear something up. I don't give a damn what anybody say about who I decide to spend my money or spend my time listening to and choosing to start to appreciate as an artist. Like, you can never let nobody sway your opinion because they don't think you should be listening to who you listening to. That's how people learn real quick that things don't go the way they want them to, or the way they think they should, in my world. But moving along, so the person that he was speaking with basically said, well, you don't really know what you're talking about. You listen to Tom Macdonald. And you know, No Life Shack's response was basically, well, you know, Tom's not a good rapper. In my opinion, he's a smart rapper. Which, you know, I think was kind of irresponsible. I don't think it was well thought out, and I don't think he really meant what he responded with. You know what I'm saying? Because when he explained it, I kind of understood where he was coming from. It's the levels he's looking at it from. And, you know, another thing, the other reactor that was explained in the video, he was right. He had all the points he was pointing out that No Life Shack was saying. He was definitely correct. He was saying that if, you know, you don't think somebody's a good rapper, why are you responding to his music and his videos like you are, you know, giving these huge reactions to what you're seeing and what you're hearing if you don't think he's a great rapper, which is a great point, you know what I'm saying, and there's no argument for that. He got him red-handed, right? I think it was irresponsible to say that he's not a good rapper, and I'm gonna explain why. Okay, and No Life Shack also made a response video, you know, explaining that he had spoke with Tom. Tom kind of felt a ways about that, and he kind of took it a certain way when he first heard it too, which No Life Shaq gotta understand. I don't know if he does music or if he's an artist or not, but if you tell her, if you say an artist isn't good at what he's doing, we all gonna take that the wrong way. I'm just flat out tell you that, first of all, if you've ever done anything passionately, whether you play basketball, whether you know what I'm saying, you draw, whether you do music, whatever it is that you think you good at, if somebody tell you you're not good at it, but you're smart at doing it, then you definitely gonna take that the wrong way. So I think that was irresponsible to respond that way. You know what I'm saying? And those guys hashed it out. So shout out to them. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it was such a deal that it should cause any huge type of impact between those guys. But he was just giving his opinion, and when he explained it, he kind of explained it like, well, his idea of good rappers are like Eminem and Tech Nine, which is true. You know what I'm saying? Those guys are great in their own rights, right? But there are so many different categories and levels of good and great rappers. You know what I'm saying? To say somebody who's equally talented and putting together bodies of work, especially at a high rate, and their impact is causing a lot of as much attraction as time is, then it's irresponsible, again, I'll say that, to say that he's not a good rapper, right? And as a reactor, you're definitely not going to like everybody that you react to, right? Some of these artists that you listening to, you might just listen to the song, you know what I'm saying, give your opinion of the song and move on about your life. You're definitely not going to become fans of everybody that you like. That's why I do all my reactions genuine. You know what I'm saying? If I'll say what I like about a video, I'll say what I don't like about the song, and I'm gonna give my honest opinion. They don't have to take that as law. You know what I'm saying? A person can listen to that and they don't have to agree with it. Everybody is entitled to their own opinion about how they feel about something, but to act like you feel a certain way is where the problem lies, right? And like I said, to play devil's advocate, he explained the levels. Eminem, Tech Nine, I don't think Tom is on. He said, I don't think Tom is on that level, which that's true from his perspective, right? But you got other rappers who don't rap as fast. You know what I'm saying? They're not as witty, but they all reached a level of superstardom where they're equally considered good and great rappers. You know what I'm saying? Even from back in the day. So it isn't always about the way an artist raps, the way he puts together words. And I'm going to even go a little bit further. Hip hop has changed so much to a point where there is a obvious divide between black rappers and white rappers. Like, there are a lot more white rappers that are taking it serious now, whereas you got a lot of black rappers coming up and they rap, but it's almost like it's only to get a bag. So they talking about the craziest things. They don't take the craft as serious. You know what I'm saying? They're mostly into the lifestyle of rapping as opposed to the art of it. You know what I'm saying? Somewhere along the line, they figured out, like, man, in order to be great at rapping, we got to be great at the craft. When you go back in the day, and you ask the best rappers, all of them are going to tell you, when you mention the Eminems, when you mention the Nas's, the J's, all of them at one point in time are going to tell you that I read books. You know what I'm saying? I read the dictionary. I had to do these things to learn how to become a better rapper at the art form. You know what I'm saying? I had to learn about euphemisms. I had to learn about metaphors. I had to learn about double entendres. I had to learn how to do all these things. A lot of our communities, younger rappers, aren't concerned with these types of things. You know what I'm saying? We've literally had artists get on the mic and say, you don't even got to know how to rap to make money. And that's supposed to be cool. But it's people that's taking this rap thing serious. These suburban kids, you know what I'm saying? They taking this rap, they going home and they learning all this stuff that comes along with rap. They trying to be the best rappers because you know why? They don't have the limits and the restrictions that rappers from the hood have. You know what I'm saying? When a lot of these rappers, instead of being able to be themselves on the mic and really show their creativity, a lot of them get caught up in having to represent gangs, having to talk about people getting killed, you know what I'm saying, shoot down all their enemies because the majority of the people they hanging around, this is what they own, this is the type of music they doing, and they have to make sure they appear to be a certain way in the song. They have to, you know what I'm saying, show that they got street cred in the song. They have to show that they tough. They have to show that they side is getting more money, is shining harder than these. And these suburban rappers don't have the same restrictions. You know what I'm saying? They don't have to prove how real they are. They don't have to prove how tough they are. They don't have to. They don't have the restrictions of having to be concerned with who they talking about in their music, who they dissing, and who gonna come back and do something. They don't have to worry about this type of stuff. So what's left for them? All they have to concentrate on is learning the craft. And these boys then spend time in their bedrooms and on their pen and pad and actually become better rappers. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I say it again. They've become better rappers lyrically. You listen to all these independent suburban kids and they've become better rappers. And you listen to a lot of the youth coming up in the hood, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of the stuff, you got some out here that's killing it. They unique with it. They can spit, you know what I'm saying? They got great stories. It's not all of them, you know what I'm saying? It's definitely not all of them, but it's a heavy amount of them, you know what I'm saying, that seem to fall in line with each other, that only want to do drill music and talk about the ops. That only want to get on a song and put auto-tune on it and hum their way through a couple verses and talk about all the drugs they doing. You know what I'm saying? It's only a small amount of them that actually get into their craft, get into their bag, and talk about the things they going through, the emotional things they going through, the actual things that's going on in their real life, the thing that's going on in their family in their real life. That's telling stories. It's only a small percentage of them that actually is doing that. While you got these suburban kids, and it's a huge amount of them that then got the message. It's like somebody put out a message and a word and said, hey, if you do this, and this, you can become great. And people appreciate it because they're able to relate what they going through. That's the trick to it. That's the trick to it, right? Once you connect with the fan base and you know what they need to be fed, it's easier being real to yourself. You can just talk about what's going on in your life. You can and that's also going to decide if you're a good or a great rapper or not. You know what I'm saying? And as far as Tom being a good rapper, he has a song that I reacted to, and I actually wrote a verse to the end of the song because I felt it that much. So somebody that isn't a good rapper, I definitely wouldn't have responded to like that. If you listen to the song, I related to the situation. I related to the talk about addiction. I related so much that it touched me and made me wanted to react and respond and talk about the same type of situation that I was going through myself. You know what I'm saying? Somebody moved me as an artist. And that means somebody's good at what they do. They're impactful. So you listen to a lot of the songs. Yes, he's smart about the songs, but yes, he's good and he's great at what he's doing. You know what I'm saying? Because ain't nobody doing it like him. You got to understand, it's a lot of artists that have tried to be as real as Tom, and they failed because people don't allow it to get out. They don't allow them to surpass a certain level. So he's able to reach a certain audience that a lot of people have not been able to reach for years. You know what I'm saying? And if you look at his fans, they're all about unity. They all about supporting one another. They all about the real of what's going on. You know what I'm saying? They basically all about people being themselves, being able to enjoy life, not have a disdain taste or any type of battle amongst each other. Just accept one another as brothers and, you know what I'm saying, live life all supporting one another. You know, that's basically what they be on. But you know, people assume because they don't take a second to listen to the lyrics Tom talking about, listen to the words he's talking about, or if you can't comprehend it, that's a whole nother problem in itself, right? So again, to say I don't knock the reactor for his opinion. I definitely understand where he was coming from, you know, and what I was also wanting to get to is I think it's just all down to perception, right? Because you got people today that will still say it's rappers like Tupac, like Ice Cube, it's their favorite rappers, and when you're in comparison to a rappers like Lil Baby, you know what I'm saying, like Young Thug, like the more current rappers, you'll look at that, the younger rappers will look at that person like, how do you think that this person is better than this person? Like, so it's all perspective, you know what I'm saying? So you can't knock him, you know. I know he got a lot of flack from the fans, you know what I'm saying, and I don't think that's necessary, man, because I think he actually and genuinely feels some of the music, you know, that he has to feel some of the music. It's no other way. It's no other way not to feel those messages. You know what I'm saying? I think it was just the way he tried to deliver it. I think that was just not well thought out. But other than that, you know, that's how I feel about the situation. You know what I'm saying? I think Tom is a great rapper. Like I said, he inspired me to do a couple things musically. You know what I'm saying? Especially as far as I've never seen somebody so into doing their own video sets and things like that. I've even seen other rappers that are more into doing their own home video shoots and things like that. So, you know, it's inspiration and innovation on another level. You know what I'm saying? You got to understand the vibes to understand the artist, you know. So, you know, y'all let me know what y'all think. Like, comment, subscribe. Till the next time, keep it twisted. I'm out.